Now I'm going to, at this point, usually Shali is already a little bit within the session. I don't start directly from here. Sometime I will, but usually I don't. I'm having the fabric close. Also, I want to make sure that it's soaked, that it's not kind of like with a different temperature. And then I'm having two options. Either I bring it from underneath like this, and then if I can, I reach out, and then I bring it like that from above. Okay, this is one option. Another option is that I come from here and I bring it all the way there, and then I bring it from under. I feel that for me it's more easy like that. I come from under, and then I slowly bring it up on the skin. Now, I want to hold both of the sides. I'm opening it up a little bit like such, so it's on the thighs and it's on the area of the upper belly. Then I want to catch two of the sides of the fabric, and I'm starting to rotate it as if I'm making like a cone, ice cream cone, okay? Eventually I want to have the cone in my hand, and I take the cone and I'm pulling it down a little bit. So the cone is not just floating and I'm holding it like this, like balloons. I'm holding the cone a little bit down. I'm going just to make a quick check with Shirley to see if it feels good for her. How is the feeling with the fabric like that?
The fabric?
You're feeling, you're feeling.
I think it's okay, but I feel that it's a bit too down, like I have a feeling I'm going to get in the water with my hands.
Shirley said that she feels that her pelvis is a little bit down and she's afraid that she will get to the water with her face. When I'm looking at their head, it doesn't seem to be something that might happen soon, but it's also good to know that this is how she feels. Now, I'm having the ice cream cone towards the floor. I'm going to place one hand underneath the lower back, and what I wish to do now, I wish to create gentle circulation with, I'm holding the cone and I'm starting to do things like this. What I want to do, and it will also take a little bit of time, I want to start to create a rotation in her pelvis that is based on the movement that I'm making. So you can see also Cream is actually doing very nicely the movement. You can see that there is one hand and the other hand, and the rotation in between them. This is how it looks from outside. Thank you, Cream. Thank you for showing. And by looking also on the hands of Eve, we can also see the fact that from this motion we can start to see more elongation that is happening here in between the lower back and the thighs. In the beginning it doesn't look so big. Also for Shirley, I don't want to make it too extended. I really want to respect the rhythm of her belly and to allow it to open up more slowly. It could be that with other people, maybe with some of you, when you will do this movement, you will start to see there is much more movement that is happening. This is quite a minimal way of what we can see.
Are you mostly, like the majority of the movement is coming from your wrist? With the
majority of movement is coming from the ice cream cone.
Yeah, and then this hand is just kind of supporting the movement.
Correct.
And your leg is moving, or your leg is completely...
My foot is touching the ground and not moving.
And you're not moving, you're not actually moving your thigh, you're just using it as support.
When the cone is moving to the left, I do allow my knee to move a little bit to the left. But the movement doesn't come from my knee, but kind of like the knee is just following the movement of the hand.
do similar movements to a man with a man.
Yes. Both of men and women have the necessity to create more ondulation in their spine, more mobility into their spine. The spine is really, is an old Chinese way of saying that we are as young as our spine. And this is an area that we can really bring so much liberty and movement for. In the water, that is not so available in another situation.
And people that have pain in lower back.
Great. Those are really people that to have the wrapping of the fabric and supporting the pain in the lower back, this will be fantastic. Especially if we really allow their body to react to it in their own rhythm, if we don't try to push it beyond their limit. I'm going to place my hand now a little bit higher, and I'm continuing to give that quality of rotation from side to side. The important thing is that not to allow my hand that is holding onto the cone to become a passive hand, or kind of like a relaxed hand. My hand keeps on giving a little bit of direction. Just as a reminder, after a bit, I don't need to arrive to the point that I'm in fatigue in my hands. I will also come and check with you. I want to find a way that this hand is keep on giving direction. Then I'm arriving to the upper back. Upper back, you can see, you can either come like this. See my hand, how it's coming from above the shoulder and underneath the back. You can see this left hand. It can be here, it can also be here, from underneath. Also using the other part of my hand just to make sure also that I'm giving her a little bit of support. So I'm touching with my palm and I'm lifting a little bit with the forearm. Okay, this is pretty much in brief. When I finish this part, I want to give her a little bit of extra time, so I cover her body up like this. And I'm giving it a little bit of an extra wrapping like such, okay? So I don't cover the hands, also the legs, I don't limit them, but I'm giving all of this part, I'm giving it a little bit of nice dumpling container. And here we can go into one of the containing positioning that we already practiced, either the hand on the top of the belly around the third chakra. It can be on the lower belly, around the second chakra. It can be on the heart, fourth chakra. It's I think that all of them give a different service. And it's wonderful to use them for what you feel that is more necessary. What I do want to invite is the recognition that there is no need to give more information at this moment. This is stillness with container. Feel a child of shyly present with this. And even here, by the way, I really want to encourage you ladies to leave more space in your sessions for the closing Shavasana part, for this part of container without more information. A lot of the things that we actually did can only come into place now because we allow space for it to happen. So it doesn't mean that we give less for our clients, it means that we give them more, the opportunity to take everything in. Now, when it comes to taking the fabric away, I believe that it's really special to really see how can we allow it to go slowly. Okay? So we're allowing the fabric to come, we're choosing a side and we're starting to slide it away. And you really allow the movement to happen slowly, slowly, to cross through the skin. We show how can we also finish the session with the pillow. I think that it's not a must, but it's also not a problem. Putting my hand underneath the pillow as if I'm putting it underneath the head.